After ganoderma, the most powerful and super supplement of DXN is spirulina. Across almost all the countries that DXN is, spirulina sells the most. We all know when the United Nations World Food Conference conferred it as the best food for the future. These birds are known as flamingos. They are beautifully colored in pink, and their favorite food is this blue-green algae called spirulina. They spend hours and hours in the water feeding on this algae. It is said that the algae and the nutrients in the algae give the flamingo its pink pigmentation. When humans observed this part of nature, they started accumulating or collecting spirulina from the lakes. Spirulina was now not only harvested but also cultivated. Spirulina found its place in the market as a food. The picture you see on screen is of the African tribe where the spirulina cakes are sold. Mixed with oil, a little spice, and spirulina, this is the complete diet for this tribe. And it's amazing to see that all of them were nutritionally more efficient. This triggered the world interest in the production and processing of spirulina on a large scale. Now, spirulina is a colloquial term because of its morphological structure like a spiral. Spirulina is technically a vegan source of complete protein. Almost 70% of its body weight is protein. We all know we need three parts of nutrition: the carbohydrates, the proteins, and the fats. Carbohydrates give us nutrition in terms of source of energy. Proteins are the building blocks of our body, and fats take part in many of the chemical reactions in the body. So, protein is to do with building up the wear and tear of the body tissues. Spirulina is thought to have been a food source for the Aztecs in the 16th century Mexico. So we have a very old reference of human consumption of this blue-green algae. So after the 1970, the large-scale production of spirulina began. So on the screen you see some harvesting techniques. So what makes spirulina such a great supplement? Now, the spirulina structure is a very simple structure. Few starch storage cells and a cell membrane. The cell walls of spirulina are very thin and delicate. This thin wall helps the organism that consumes spirulina to digest spirulina easily. And that is why if you see from children's, that is newborns, to old people, spirulina can be digested by everyone. It is very rare to find a protein that is easily digested. Spirulina scores on the top in this regard. Spirulina is loaded with nutrients. There are 8 essential amino acids found in spirulina, namely isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, threonine, tryptophan, and valine. There are 9 non-essential amino acids found in spirulina too, and they are alanine, arginine, aspartic acid, cysteine, glutamic acid, histidine, proline, serine, and tyrosine. So loaded with amino acids, it's a super protein supplement. And it's a vegan source of protein, so it's alkaline and not acidic. Spirulina is also loaded with minerals. Now it contains essential minerals and trace elements that can be easily absorbed. Hence it becomes a very important supplement for mineral deficiency diseases, especially anemia, where there is a need of iron in the body. So the 8 minerals found in spirulina are potassium, calcium, zinc, magnesium, manganese, selenium, iron, and phosphorus. Spirulina is also known as the natural multivitamin. And we all know the importance of vitamins for our normal metabolic functioning of the body. So you find almost 10 vitamins in spirulina. They are pyridoxine, that's B6, biotin, cobalamin or B12, pantothenic acid, folic acid, inositol, niacin, riboflavin or B2, thiamine or B1, tocopherol or vitamin E. Along with proteins, along with minerals and vitamins, it is also rich in carotenoids. Carotenoids are like the precursors of vitamins. The 5 that you see in spirulina are alpha, beta carotene, lycopene, zeaxanthin, and lutein. Chlorophyll is found in spirulina, which gives it its green color. It's because of chlorophyll that the spirulina, with sunlight, with the process of photosynthesis, can produce these minerals, vitamins, and proteins. Now, how much of spirulina is good for human consumption? I think taking anywhere between 1 to 8 grams per day is a good dose. In DXN, we have spirulina packed in capsules or formed into tablets of 250 milligrams each. So 1 gram is equal to 4 capsules or tablets of spirulina. So anywhere between 4 capsules or tablets to 32 capsules or tablets in a day is a good dose. And on the screen you see some of the research that was done with dosages, and they all fall in the 1 to 8 gram range. It has been used to show its effect in cholesterol, for muscle performance, blood glucose control, blood pressure, and even to help in conditions of fatty liver. How do you know that the spirulina is good? The quality of spirulina depends on the way it is processed. We need to find out where the spirulina is cultivated. It is very important that spirulina is cultivated in an organic setup where the water is alkaline and devoid of any heavy metals. After it is collected from the lake, it is wet and needs to be dried up. The way to dry up decides the quality of the spirulina. Usually, the local variants are dried up under the sun. Sun's heat can dry up the spirulina and could also damage its basic structure. Please note that proteins are very sensitive to heat and can go through irreversible change. And spirulina is thin-walled, so it definitely is very sensitive. Some companies process the spirulina by drying it up in a hot pan. This definitely is the inferior quality of spirulina because its protein structure is completely damaged. This spirulina would turn acidic because of the damage that it has done. What is so special about DXN spirulina? The speciality lies in the process we involve in drying the spirulina. After collecting it from the pond where it is cultivated organically, spirulina is passed through a funnel which is exposed to hot air through a fan. The hot air dries up the spirulina. Because the time the spirulina was exposed to heat was less and the heat itself was less, the quality is retained. And that is why DXN spirulina is very, very nutritionally potent. And that is what you get through DXN spirulina. 100% natural, organic spirulina. The organization IMSAM has been doing some studies on spirulina. I would suggest you all to visit their website imsam.org, and you can find out more information about spirulina. And their study says spirulina has been effective in anemia, night blindness. So not only night blindness, it helps in every ophthalmic condition. Remember, we studied that spirulina is rich in beta carotenes. Now, it is also very good for hives and allergies. People who have consumed spirulina have shown positive effect in various allergic conditions, from skin to the respiratory system. It can help combat LDL cholesterol and triglycerides, malnutrition and weakness, weight loss and weight gain. Being alkaline and rich in nutrients, it helps in cancer prevention and also as an adjuvant to cancer therapies. Good in all infective conditions like hay fever, fibromyalgia, herpes infection. The amazing action of spirulina is on the liver, where it starts cleaning and helping and nutrition and supplying the liver with the nutrients. So a very good supplement, especially for alcoholics. Spirulina is amazing for the heart and heart diseases. Spirulina has also shown positive effects in joint pains as well as in infertility and building up the immune system. This is an amazing supplement that you have in your hands through DXN. Do not hesitate. Take this every day. Do not miss it. It is your daily nutritional supplement that gives you proteins, minerals, as well as it also provides you all the vitamins that you need. So for children, give them. For teenagers, they need it. For women, they should have it. For pregnancy, you must take it. This is one supplement you should never miss. That's all from me here. I have my email address on screen for you all to write to me.